Being liked isn't about charm. Typing a message and deleting it 3 times at 2 a.m. fills you with quiet dread. This video explains why that's a sign of hidden influence working in your favor. Your 2 a.m. message deletions are a hidden sign of influence. By the second section, you'll understand why this behavior triggers liking. The third section explains how this mental mechanism works. Stopping now means missing the fourth point, where you'll learn to use this pattern. You've probably felt it before reading a message 3 times, searching for a glimmer of warmth or connection that isn't really there. This subtle yet pervasive phenomenon is known as the absence of warmth, and it's often a sign that your social interactions are lacking an important element: trust. Research has shown that humans have an innate need to feel secure in their relationships, which is rooted in our evolutionary past. Kosfeld et al., 2013. When we're unsure if someone likes us or values our presence, our brains trigger a threat response, releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This response prepares our bodies for the fight or flight response, even if there's no real danger. The Benjamin Franklin effect takes advantage of this fundamental psychological pattern. By having someone do a favor for you, you can create an illusion of mutual liking, which in turn reinforces the behavior. Cialdini, 2009. This effect doesn't mean that people are inherently manipulative. It simply highlights how our minds strive to maintain consistency between our actions and feelings. The third section reveals why you keep overinvesting in one-sided relationships, despite your best intentions. What you're about to hear reveals why rehearsing past conversations only strengthens the pattern of self-doubt. The cost of not seeing it is the rehearsal of a conversation that already happened, playing on loop at 2 a.m., replaying every word and gesture, convinced that you could have done something differently to change their mind or mood. This pattern quietly takes from you over time, slowly eroding your sense of self-worth and confidence in social interactions. It's the weight of "what if" that grows with each passing day, a constant reminder that you're not in control of others' emotions. Dr. John Gottman's research on couples reveals that it's not the presence of conflict, but rather the ratio of positive to negative interactions, roughly 5-to-1, that predicts whether a relationship survives. This insight offers a profound clue about the nature of influence and persuasion. When we seek to change others, we often unintentionally perpetuate their existing patterns. That's why understanding the Benjamin Franklin effect is so important. It allows you to harness this pattern to your advantage, leveraging reciprocal influence mechanisms to build stronger relationships and navigate complex social dynamics. You'll recognize this pattern when you're stuck doing someone a favor and they never seem to return it. You keep giving again because something about that interaction feels familiar, like a warm spot in your chest or an easy laugh with a friend. It's the feeling of being able to walk away from a conversation at any point, but you find yourself staying longer than necessary just to catch up. At some point, it hits you that this isn't about genuinely connecting with others. It's about avoiding feelings of emptiness. Research on adverse childhood experiences suggests that stress accumulated in childhood can silently manifest as physical health issues and emotional regulation problems decades later. Patterns that often go unnoticed by the person experiencing them. It's the accumulation of these unspoken costs, rather than any conscious decision to do favors for others, that if there's something deeper at play. This realization is uncomfortable because it shifts your perspective from thinking "I'm a nice person" to examining how patterns of behavior might be perpetuating feelings of loneliness. Sometimes finding 17 possible meanings in a 3-word text reveals our deep desire for connection. What drives this is a need for consistency. It seals the deal. When we understand the Benjamin Franklin effect, we see relationships transform. That's because the mind seeks harmony between actions and feelings. It's about building genuine connections. There, quality of relationships becomes the strongest predictor of well-being, as seen in the Harvard study of adult development. What emerges is a pattern of slow, meaningful interactions. It creates a sense of mutual support. When rejection happens, it becomes an opportunity. The mind naturally seeks resolution, and that's where growth begins. Reframing rejection as a chance to build slowly becomes the new path. Now, genuine connections await. Not because we lack confidence, actually, because we're often preparing for the worst, like drafting a full apology before the other person has said anything. We misunderstand the roots of conflict, thinking it's about the issue at hand. Adult conflict is rarely about what it appears to be about. Underneath almost every argument is an attachment fear, a deep-seated question: am I still safe with you? Dr. Sue Johnson's clinical research found this pattern. This fear drives our actions, often unconsciously. When we understand this, we can start to act differently. We can ask for small favors, triggering a mental mechanism that helps the other person like us. You can start building stronger relationships today, one small action at a time, by letting the Benjamin Franklin effect work in your favor. Ask someone for a small favor today. I dare you to try it and see how their perception of you shifts. Come back and share your experience, then subscribe. Next week covers the art of mirroring in conversations.